Okay, I wanted to make a video about the gear I carry at work. I'm an armed security officer. Um, I do mobile patrol mostly and alarm response. So, right here, I have a Mark III First Defense Technologies foam pepper spray. I got the foam because I was working at a 7-Eleven and they didn't want you to use the liquid indoors, so I got this foam. I changed jobs since then, but I still have the foam. I used to carry this over here so I could access it with my left hand, but I'm trying to clear a space over here for when I get a taser. I'm trying to save up right now. Right here, this is a latex glove pouch, but what I keep in it is my paperwork saying that I'm licensed to do armed security work. I don't have my hard card yet. The state is super backed up with applications, so it takes about 6 months. I got a Mononok auto lock baton. Not sure of the length. It's been a while since I got it. Oh yeah, I'm baton certified, even though the state doesn't require you to have that. I took the class. And here's my firearm. It's a SIG P229 in 9mm. It's riding in I think it's a Safariland 080 model holster. It's a level 3. It's got a snap up here and a snap here, and then you have to cant the firearm backwards as you draw it. I'm not going to do that because it is loaded. I keep all my guns loaded at all times, and I'm not gonna unload it just for a video. But yeah, this was a I picked this up. It's got the DAC trigger, double action Kellerman trigger. Only thing about this gun is I picked it up on Gunbroker, and I didn't know that it had a magazine disconnect safety. So if the magazine is not in the gun, it will not fire. I don't really like that because if this gets bumped, then it's useless. So I'm trying to decide if I want to take that to a gunsmith and get that taken out. It was a this gun is a trade-in from a police agency up in New Jersey. And right here I have a pair of Model 300 Smith & Wesson hinged handcuffs. I like hinged because they seem more secure, and they're easier to manipulate with the way I was trained on how to handcuff people. I got one set over there, and then another set over here. I believe these are the same. Yes, these are also Model 100, but they have a different locking. They have a different lock on them. With the other ones, you push a button on the side. With these, you slide that little lever over, and that prevents the handcuffs from closing any further. So you don't so they don't tighten on a subject and hurt them. While I'm talking about these, no, security officers cannot arrest anyone, but they can detain them, and we are allowed to handcuff somebody if they are a threat to us, to get them under control and to prevent them from doing harm to us, themselves, or the client. And I was watching another guy who did a review of his duty gear, and somebody was commenting that he just carried all that stuff to look cool, it was like, why don't you just become a cop? Well, I don't want to be a cop. I would never want to be a cop. Cops have a. I am not interested in being a cop. Cops deal with a lot of crap that I don't want to have to deal with. So, yeah, I'm totally not interested in law enforcement. I like security. Security is more about protecting people versus enforcing the law. So we don't have to deal with as much crap. We don't have to take people into custody. We don't have to arrest them. We don't have to go to court and testify usually. I mean, it does happen sometimes, but we don't have to transport people to jail. We don't have to, deal with all that BS that comes with being a cop. I just do my 12 hours and I go home. So I like that. Anyway, enough about that. My flashlight is a Claris XT12. It runs off a rechargeable battery. It's got a separate. It's got a momentary on, and then you can click it on. But it's also got a separate switch for the strobe mode, which I like. So if you're in a fight, if you're going into a situation where you've got a combative subject, you can immediately go to the strobe and use that to disorient them. This, when it's on constant or on, this also cycles through the different brightnesses. It's a pretty decent light. I got it off Amazon for, I think, $80, $80, $90. Throws a pretty good beam. I can see across a dark parking lot with this. Anyway, it's kind of beat up. I've dropped it, and I'm pretty abusive to my gear. It used to have a spiked bezel that's screwed on, but the front of the flashlight is bent right there because I dropped it on a concrete sidewalk right on that edge. So that screw-on bezel won't go on anymore. Next is, this is where I keep my keys when I'm at work, because with this belt on, you can't get to your pockets. Yeah. I wear BDU pants, so I have 2 cargo pockets that I use, but my regular slip pockets, the crap on my belt gets in the way, so there's no way I'm getting into those when I have this belt on. Next I carry 2 reloads for my pistol. Those are, I have a 15 round magazine in the gun from Metgar. These are actual OEM Sig Sauer magazines, and they're only 13 rounds. But I don't foresee getting into a gunfight where I need more than 43 rounds. Is that right? I suck at math. Yeah, so anyway, this is a Bianchi belt that it's all attached to. It's got a Velcro lining, but with all this crap on it, the Velcro is pretty much useless. I just wear a regular belt and have belt keepers on it. The Velcro is supposed to allow you not to have to use belt keepers, but all this stuff gets in the way, so there's not much loop for the Velcro belt to grab onto. So I just use belt keepers. Anyway, that is my video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be making some more videos about security. I was watching Mike the Cop and Officer 401, and I want to kind of do the same thing for security officers that they do for law enforcement. Sort of show the human side of the job, and that we're not all a bunch of wannabe mall ninjas. Yeah, that's it. So, anyway, thanks for watching.